No, it's an RSA.
With grant money available and all kinds of stuff
The rule.
to help
Yeah.
you preserve barns.
Any owner of a historical
That's right, I think
structure, I found
I
it,
mean, I think
it's in the
preserving
big portion.
Barns is
Just-
a good idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Glad
79,
you told me.
Because they were all
yeah,
falling.
79 is like wicked, because it goes 79,
Right on
1,
that.
2, 3, and then it goes A, B, C, D.
Oh, see, I wouldn't have found it either.
Okay. But which meets the test of public benefit in RSA 79D3. So we have to have a public hearing before it's.
Does it say the age of the barn either?
That'd probably be a
You know, it
pretty
keeps
good
saying
one.
historic agricultural buildings.
The homestead could build one.
Almost old. The owner's old enough.
I mean, if you have a shed and you call it a barn or make it a barn-shaped shed, I mean, is that,
75 years, must be at least 75 years.
Years or older.
Okay.
oh, that's good to know.
It went into effect
I'm
in
still qualifying.
2002.
Can you approve it?
Sure.
Don't you like going by and seeing my pretty farm?
No, that's 75 years old.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, did you say no?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Talk to
That's why I
your
go.
selectmen.
Got a new
Get
roof.
support from
I can't
the
picture your barn.
neighbors.
It's
Across
right
the
the
road.
road.
Oh, across the road, okay. Oh, that's why.
Oh, okay. You have to go around it to go up the hill.
Public hearing, this is required as part of the application process. So use it.
Who runs the public hearing, does it say?
Board of Selectmen.
Do they have to pay for the
Encourage
notices?
selectmen to visit the structure before making their decision.
Field trip.
The easement, keep in mind that the easement agreement you are to enter into with your town is a legal contract between two parties. Work with the selectmen or the representative on its content and make sure you're comfortable with the outcome. And then it gives you the RSA.
So one of the interesting things would be if they have any history of the barn and when it was built and yada, da, da, da.
Uh-huh. Looks like they did their homework. Oh, that's good.
Well, you know, it's interesting because you look back and I can think of so many things that, you know, you wish you had done, and you know, buying a piece of property with a barn or buying a lot of land. It's just
I do that all the time.
pretty
I
giant.
do.
And then the assessment shall not be increased because the owner undertakes maintenance or repairs designed to preserve the structure.
Makes sense.
Okay. Then it has to be released at the end of 10 years.
Now you can renew it.
Yeah, but if they release it before the 10-year period, there are huge penalties. 20% of the full value assessment of the structure and land under it.
So why would you release it?
No, if he wanted it released,
Oh, if he wanted it
right,
released.
Yeah.
there are penalties that are assessed with it.
Now, how about if he sells it? Sells the whole piece of property?
That easement transfers over. It says,
I'm sure it'd be registered, you know, like the deeds.
So if the new person wanted to
the
put,
easement shall be a burden upon the property and shall bind all transfers and assignees of such property. An easement granted pursuant to this subdivision should not be assigned, transferred, or released by the municipality without the consent of the owner, except as in provided in RSA 79D8. And then there's hardships, blah blah blah. But what that means is he can't tear down that barn for 10 years. So it's preserving the barn for at least 10 years, and then he has to reapply for the easement again. So,
well, we have some issues. Who holds the hearing? Who pays for the notices?
Normally, if it's a current use, let's say, with the registry.
the owner.
The owner does all that.
Yeah, it would be just like the planning board.
Butters and all that get involved, or, you know? No, it really won't matter if we have that selectman issue.
And then how do we determine which number to use? You said pick one. Pick a number.
That is
25,
based,
50, or-
that's based on the public hearing, the input from the public hearing.
I could see some people getting together on that one.
Especially all the barn owners.
Yeah.
Oh, we're a good crowd.
Well, I guess my point was, if it's not a significant reduction, you can lose money on the deal. The whole barn's worth 26,000. If you abate everything, the most you can get is 26 times 15. 100% abatement, and that's not an option.
Clifton will get you a copy of that too.
Yep. I'm gonna have to make a call.
What does it be interesting when you talk to Avatar, what they assess barns at?
$26,000.
No, but what percentage do they take? Is there a special,
It all depends on what kind of shape it's
Is
in.
the condition of
everything,
the
the
barn,
condition, it-
square footage, what it's used for.
well, they don't take that into account, any of that stuff, is a barn's a barn? Okay, I'm just trying to think of,
Extra features.
So yours is a Christmas barn.
Yes,
We have to
as
hit-
Easter as well.
Oh, okay, so it's a holiday barn.
There you go.
It's like the Holiday Inn.
No.
well, you certainly know through this whole process, you need to have enough land to be into current use for anything. You buy a piece of property, make sure you have enough to have.
10 contiguous acres or more.
I don't have any more.
I think the house has to.
Yeah, that was.
Yes, sir.
Did you say that they could make any improvements on that barn and they wouldn't be taxed on their improvements?
Yes.
Okay.
To maintain it.
To maintain it, but
They
he
can't,
said,
they can't make, they can't add additions or more square footage.
right, but he could go right through it and make it brand new again, well, as long as it stays within.
He could
this,
preserve it and maintain it, is what I read in there.
Okay.
And all those improvements are not assessed at a new value.
Right, that's probably why he wants to do it, he can fix the barn up and it won't be worth any more money than,
$26,000.
yeah. But he could put more in it, bring it back up to its glory days and not have to pay tax on it, maybe that's what
Not for 10 years.
he's. Right.
I think that's why they want the selectmen to go and view the barn before they make the decision too.
So, we have a road trip, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Field trip.
You gotta go on horse and buggy though.
Horseback, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you don't use any fossil fuels.
Yes, sir.
Who's the grantee again? Who was the grantee, the one holding the easement, you said before?
St. Pierre?
No.
It was,
Can I see the
Bureau
book
or
back?
something.
Oh,
The town holds it.
Oh, I think you said some type of heritage bureau or something was holding the easement.
No, or maybe she
what did I
did.
say? Mary?
Oh, the New Hampshire Preservation Alliance?
Yeah.
Is that the grantee? or-
No, they wouldn't be. They just come up with how you're gonna preserve it and if it's historic and that kind of thing.
So who's the grantee, the town?
I'm looking for that right
Oh,
now.
I'm sorry.
We got another barn owner. I don't care.
The poor rest of us are sitting here going, blank, 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 blank.
My taxes just went up. Should've stayed home, I wouldn't have known it. Doing all the current uses and that. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I mean, well,
We have no more than 60 days to act upon this application from today.
We what?
We have 60 days to act on this application. Any preservation easement acquired by the municipality pursuant to this chapter shall be for a minimum of 10 years. The easement term shall include the method of assessment pursuant to RSA 79D7 and the terms renewal pursuant to RSA 79D8(3). The local governing body shall provide for the recording of such easements with the registry of deeds. Any cost of the recording shall be the responsibility of the applicant. So the municipality will be the holder of the easement.
Didn't they say the application had to be in by April 15th?
Yeah, we got it way before that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So we've already lost 9 days. We have 51 days to act. So at that point, I have a little homework to do, and then I will present at the next board. And then if we decide to move forward with this, we'll have to hold a public hearing.
Do we have time limits for the publishing, hitting the deadlines for the paper and all that stuff that they're about?
Yeah, there are.
Monday noon.
No, how many days out do we have to
Yes.
notice the public hearing prior to holding the public hearing?
I don't know, because
I think it's 10 days, not including the day
Two
of
weeks.
it being submitted and the day that it's in the paper. So you have, it's gotta be like 12 days prior to the public hearing.
You said if we want to move forward, do we have an option
Yeah, we can deny it.
based upon?
You don't want to do it.
The
understand that,
vehicle,
but-
the building is not in excellent shape.
Okay. We look at it.
It's falling in on itself, it's, it's not
Not per the RSA.
It's not per the RSA's.
It's gotta be-
There's reasons for denial, but they have the right to appeal to the land and.
Can we make the
board.
visit prior to starting the sale process?
Yeah, you can drive by it tomorrow if you want.
Well, I think we gotta go in. I think it has to be
So
warned
what
as a
you'll need to
meeting.
do is you will need to call him back and schedule us a date and time that we can get into the building and view the building.
A weekend probably, right? I don't know how your schedule is.
I'll have to look
Okay.
and I'll get with you on
Should
that.
let me know.
And then we'll run the dates by, but just call him and see if he's open for us to come into the building. In a time frame so we can get moving on this.
And if it is in bad shape, you should contact New Hampshire Preservation Alliance, because they do have good programs.
Yep.
to help barn owners.
Nobody helps to work.
Nobody helps the what? I got a barn. Oh wait, that's a garage. Okay, anything else?
I don't.
Does it have a two-holder?
What's that?
Does it have a two-holder? Your garage?
A two-holder?
Holder.
2 doors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can put one in. All right. Building permit. Shuffle.
I'm sure Eddie's gonna look at something.
All right. Assessor clerk is done. You've covered everything else.
Question on the roads, are we going to at some point decide what road is going to be done?
Yes, we need to get with the road committee and get that resolved in the next 30 days, 60 days.
Because I know Eddie probably wants to get.
So we can
know
get
what
at least one road accomplished this year within the budget that the town has set. So, you being on the road committee, you want to contact them and get that set up and see if they can come meet with us, say, next meeting?
Yep.
So the road committee will be on the next,
6:30, or we're gonna,
6:45.
okay?
You want me to put it right where the special guest is, kind
Yeah.
of thing? Okay.
You gotta move the special guests and the public comments around.
Okay.
Okay. Old business. We already, oh, you guys didn't do that yet?
We didn't,
We're gonna
we didn't
schedule,
get that far yet.
we're gonna
All right.
schedule a meeting offline next week to do it, because
That's
we
what
don't
we're
have to
gonna
do
do.
it at this meeting.
We can
Okay.
do some research on it
So as a
first.
point of order, it needs to be separate from the selectmen's
Yes,
meeting?
yes, we will,
Yep.
it will be a separate meeting,
Yeah, it has to have its own minutes,
yes.
blah, blah, blah.
All right, so joint loss management quarterly meeting will be held when?
We are tentatively scheduled for Monday.
And that's what day?
Um,
Monday.
The 30th.
30th.
So 4/30/2012, at
If-
what time?
About 6 o'clock. Rich is,
Well, I'm looking at very little. All employees don't have to attend.
No.
We,
It's not a requirement, but it is suggested.
so we have,
They all have to be notified
yes, we will
of
put
the meeting.
email out, but when I looked at the write-up, it looked like you need 4 members, 2 from management and 2 from the employees.
That's just for the committee itself.
The meeting, yeah.
No, for the committee itself. Then you need to notify all the employees that you're having the meeting.
Okay. Okay, maybe we might have to push it,
I'm gonna do like that, oh,
might have
because
to give
it's,
them, to give them due notice, we might have to push it a week from Monday if I can do that. So everybody has an opportunity to,
So what you need to do is make sure that you post, when you come up with your meeting date and time, and you need to post at the 4 corners up on Stoneham and out here on this board, get it up on the website, and notify all the hundreds and hundreds of town employees, so they can all know that
well,
they
Mary will give us a list of at least 20?
Believe it or not, when this first started, we
Yeah.
had this, we went round and round about what is a town employee?
Yes,
They work 1 day a year,
that's the list
they're a town employee.
for the current
That's
quarter.
unbelievable.
Yes. If you get a paycheck, if you get,
In this quarter, that's the last quarter. That's the current,
we had an
yeah, the last
election,
quarter.
we had an election,
You had an election.
So, I'm considered a town employee?
no, your management. You're an employee, but your
You
management.
come under many classifications to the joint loss management people at the state. Yes, you're an employee.
Even though I'm an elected official.
Yes,
even
they don't care.
Bill Marsh too. I don't see him on.
See, that's one of
He doesn't get paid.
the things I was gonna ask you about,
Right.
because he does not take a check or does
Doesn't
not
matter.
receive remuneration. Is he then an employee? He probably is.
So still
And
put
then
him,
you'd need to add Bob Russo as well. And then you'd also need to add, what's Collins that lives by me?
Rob Collins.
Yes.
What we'll have to do is put together a
And his
detailed
wife.
agenda showing people.
Yeah, how about-
Help with the, did his wife help with the?
Yes.
She was ill from one of them, but I think she did.
but we
the
really
other
need
one,
to go
yes.
through it.
How about Craig Evans when he does his historic stuff? Is that,
No, he's a subcontractor.
No, he's an employee when he's paid for his archivist stuff.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
let's have a town meeting, put everybody
Craig
there.
Evans.
It'd be a lot easier.
We'll just put the whole town on payroll.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
What if we miss somebody? What's gonna happen?
Well, one of your questions also should be John Denzer, whether it's
I know.
necessary to make him an.
He's a
employee.
subcontract, yeah, we
He
need
is
to
a
decide
subcontract,
whether
yeah.
or not that he's going to become an employee or he is a subcontractor.
Yeah.
And right now, he submits a proposal for
He's
services.
A subcontractor at this
Right.
point.
Right,
And receives a 1099. But last year, part of this year's workers' compensation was based on.
Yeah, that's because they're stretching to get more money out of everybody. So,
I don't see Eddie on here, and I know,
Oh, for his CEO, because he
Exactly.
didn't get paid. Yes, he should
Exactly.
be on there as well.
Just freaking notice the whole town.
It'd be easier.
Town meeting, just have a town meeting.
There you go.
Coffee and?
Oh, God, please.
Everybody with the last name beginning A through M will bring a pastry. N through Z will bring fruit.
So how did the breakfast go?
The breakfast went outstanding.
Great.
We broke even.
That's encouraging. I'm proud of you.
Well,
I
it was-
always make money, but I'm a higher standard.
Is that a slam or what?
Wow.
We had about 25
That's
people.
because we pay for everything.
Oh,
We had about 25 people show up. We did French toast, sausage, maple syrup, a fruit garnish, which was an orange, a kiwi, and half a strawberry. We had orange juice and coffee and tea. We had muffins, cranberry muffins and blueberry muffins, and real maple syrup.
Cool. What did you charge?
Everybody enjoyed?
We
We asked for donations only.
Cool.
We
Good
did,
for you.
we did not have a set fee. What the idea was is we were trying to get people to come out for breakfast and then do the cleanup. And we just were trying to recuperate and that's what we did last year. We were just
Yeah.
trying to recuperate the cost of the expenses of the breakfast. And we did. We broke even, which was.
Did you find the
what's
bills?
excellent. Yeah.
Cool.
Easy to
If
find.
Rich wouldn't have kept blowing the circuit over there, we
that
would have
was a
cooked
struggle with
faster.
3 grills on one circuit.
Oh, you can't.
Yes, right.
We found that out.
That's right, you can't.
All right, hurry.
Yeah, the coffee too, yeah.
No, we put coffee way out.
That's
Hurry
why
up,
you
cook
do
the
the
sausage
coffee
so
way
I can cook the French toast.
It's a fun old kitchen, isn't it?
Cozy.
It was fun working though. I mean,
It is.
Rich tosses a mean French toast.
I know.
By the way, how about people who put out, any of the fire people? They would be employees, are they?
No,
Oh, yeah, because they're paid once if they go and put out a fire.
And what happens if they put it out from Wakefield? Do we pay them a check? We have a forest fire?
but that's subcontract services through Wakefield.
That's right.
But don't we have to get a contract?
We have our own forest fire wardens and
Warden.
deputy wardens.
Right.
And we pay the state.
But you don't pay him a salary.
No, we don't.
But he gets paid.
Expenses.
If there's a fire and he's
We-
fighting it, he gets paid.
Yes, we pay him if there's a fire, and then we get reimbursed, maybe.
Never had it happen.
And I think we,
If he submits a bill, he's got 30 days to give us a bill.
And we've never had one submitted other than for expenses.
but if we had a forest fire or
Yeah.
something like that, heaven forbid we don't, and we had people from other towns come in and we
Yes.
had to pick up the bill, then we
Yes.
could have to write 30 checks.
Yes.
Yeah, but that would be, that they wouldn't be considered employees of the town.
Why not? Everybody else is.
Because they're subcontractors. It's through a mutual aid issue. It's a different agreement. And I think our deputy wardens are actually volunteers.
No, I think the deputy wardens get paid too.
I think our warden and deputy wardens are
I'm pretty
volunteers.
sure the deputy warden.
We've never paid them and we
That's okay.
put
That's okay.
out fires.
That's okay, I'm just saying what they told me.
Okay.
If-
Who told
if-
you?
The fire warden. If you submit a bill, if you don't submit a bill, it's gratis.
Okay.
And there's probably, for insurance purposes,
Don't know.
worth any billing.
Okay, well, then you need to add them to the list.
Oh, jeez.
Add them to the list, just be safe.
Who, Brad and
Brad.
Rich, or?
Yeah, Brad and Rich.
And
Oh,
Janet.
Oh,
Janet.
I forgot Janet, I'm sorry.
So we invite the,
Is Michael's no longer on there?
No,
Oh, Rich is out there.
our elected officials, we should invite them too, because
they're on the list.
they get paid.
They're on the list.
No, I mean, our representatives, they get $100 a year. That's from the state, but indirectly,
All right. Just get a town listing. Invite everybody. Okay, everybody's invited. Read the board. He'll put the date out. Anything further from joint loss management? Hearing none. Anything from others?
Old,
I have website written on here.
we did that.
There's no, oh, there is a check
Excellent
mark
report,
right
you
there.
missed it. Oh, let me check it.
Okay, no, you did. Old business, we already covered electric bills.
Yeah.
Oil, I discussed.
We discussed
further.
oil.
Mhm.
Anything else? Oh, excuse me. New business, anybody got any new business?
Should we address changing the time of our meeting if it's going to be difficult for you to be here at 6:30? Or if we move the time, you still would have problems making that time. We'll still be late, otherwise let's stay where we are, we're ahead of the game.
No. I've already addressed this with my boss, and the meeting time is fine. It's,
Certain emergencies happen, obviously. we know
Yes.
that,
but I don't feel that we should adjust the time for me. And I will make a very conscious effort to be here by 6:30 on meeting nights. With an occasional late, but I will call ahead and let you know. Okay, anything else for new business? Hearing none, next, oh.
You remember way back when we had an issue, what I requested to be put in the minutes about hitting a tree, hit my car, coming to a meeting. I don't think it was ever put in the minutes, but I may need that for insurance purposes, a statement of some sort.
Okay.
Long story short,
It
going
wasn't
back,
my tree, though.
and what, coming back, 3-4 months ago, we're coming to a meeting, it was snowing out.
I remember you saying that. It was down the road on Lyford Road, the tree fell on your car.
No, it was all across the road. I slid, just stopped as I hit the tree, but unfortunately, it went across the road and somebody came the other way and snapped the tree in half and whacked the side of my car. Looked outside, no damage to the car, but now we think we found a problem with something with the suspension or something, so, I don't know.
Okay.
I'll take a look, because I know that there's something in there that you were a little late or something like that because due to this.
Having to go around, we all had to go around.
I just wanted in case the insurance company, because I didn't, nothing looked wrong with the car, so I didn't, but I think
Okay.
there could be a problem.
Well,
with
we can all write you
An excuse.
They will
a note.
see what happens. I'll
To
let you know as
to the
this
teacher.
progresses.
Okay. Next selectmen's meeting is Tuesday, May 8th, 2012 at 6:30 PM. Mail. Do we have any mail? What's that?
No, there is.
See if there's anything exciting and fun in the mail.
You want us to suck out your mailbox as well or not?
No, it's the same stuff. Looks like it's gonna go fast. Uh-oh, letter from the town of Wakefield.
No, it's a
Are you getting in trouble over there?
I'm causing trouble, yeah.
And now they're gonna call us and tell us to,
No, it's a new quarter, they want more money.
I'm sure that's what this is.
April, May, and June. I see.
Second quarter, $58,054. Might as well just sign it off right now. We should think about getting these, like flags and Christmas decorations for our light poles. Decorate along the downtown here in Brookfield.
Yeah.
If you were here
The
when
ones
we,
we don't own?
if you were here if you